Hi there, welcome back. And today I want to talk about social media and is it stealing your happiness? Is social media stealing your happiness? I say talking on social media, but here's some simple ways that you can reclaim your life if it's becoming a problem and you realise that hours have just gone by and you haven't been productive, you haven't got stuff done, and it's really impacting your life. So I don't know if you've watched The Social Experiment, and you can see why and how they keep us hooked on social media. It can have the opposite effect on people. Instead of keeping you entertained and connected, it can have absolutely the opposite effect. So we end up feeling more distance from others and even from ourselves sometimes as well, because you can lock yourself away. Instead of perhaps going out for a walk like you may have done before, you end up on your phone or on your laptop looking at stuff, and everything's designed to catch you, to grab your attention. But what's really going on here? Why does social media have such a pull on us? If you watch The Social Experiment, you'll see the tricks of the trade that they use to pull you in. Excessive screen time isn't just about innocent habits as well. What are you actually trying to distract yourself from? Is there something playing on your mind that you're not addressing, perhaps, that's helping you avoid some either responsibilities or emotions? So you're trying to fill in something and you're using social media to do that, because I know some people have more of a problem with it than others. So it's easily done, particularly when a lot of us work on social media as well, or work on our laptops, and you've got these constant notifications coming up. So it's really easy to get pulled into it. Are we trading our precious time that we could be spending with our family or our kids? And also, are we teaching our kids then to be on social media as well, and missing out on opportunities to pursue certain passions that you might have as well? So I've also seen firsthand how reducing screen time can really transform someone's mood as well. So sometimes you can go on there, you can be doom scrolling. We all know what doom scrolling is by now. It's basically where you're scrolling along and you're kind of looking for that either dopamine hit or just trying to get some kind of feeling from your phone, because that's not what you're getting in real life. So it doesn't mean that you have to cut things out entirely, and it isn't about giving up technology. So it's about becoming intentional and mindful about what you're looking at, and we are the creators of our own algorithms. So it's basically just engaging in activities that make you feel better outside of the digital world rather than things that make you feel worse within the digital world. So getting away, knowing when you're starting to feel rubbish and then switching it off. So just like being present in your own life. And it just starts with a few small changes. So rediscovering what you like in real life if you're finding that you're gone down this route. So in the moment experiences, instead of the quick buzz of the digital world. So here's a few little strategies that I've used and that I've used with clients as well to reclaim yourself from the screens and then start living more intentionally. So these aren't drastic steps either, but they're small shifts that can lead to big changes. So just see if any of these work for you, and take what you need, leave what you don't. So tech-free times or zones. So creating boundaries around your screen use. iPhones have that screen time thing that you can do, and you can set. I also turn off all my notifications on everything, so I have to actively go looking for things as well. So keeping your phone out of the bedroom as well, if you can. I use my phone to go to, because I use Headspace, so that doesn't necessarily work for me, but maybe put that on your iPad, talking to myself here, or maybe choose a couple of hours in the evening that you go tech free as a whole family, or if it's something you're struggling with, and give yourself some time to unwind as well. And just by creating the small boundaries, you can give yourself the space to reconnect with others without constant interruption of screens. There's nothing worse than when you go out for dinner and you're constantly checking your phone. And I know there's some things that are safety reasons, like your children, if they're out and you might want to see like how they are, or if you've got somebody looking after your kids, a babysitter, you might want to know that everything's okay. But constantly scrolling whilst you're out as well, it's not a great way to connect to people. So another strategy, replacing your screen time with something that you enjoy more than screen time. I don't know, getting back into painting, taking your dog out. I do, mentioned too many times, probably boring. Bit of meditation, clean your bathroom, boring, but anything that's not a destructive behaviour. Alternative activities that allow you to unwind perhaps. So something that recharges you rather than drains you. So those are sort of some things like turning off your notifications, getting up and going away from your phone and just keeping an eye on your screen time so you're not looking at your phone the whole time. So now let's talk about the cost of you not doing any of this. So continuing to let screen time and social media consume our time and our energy. So if we don't take steps to manage our screen time, then we risk more than a few wasted hours. So over time, excessive screen use can lead to increased anxiety. It's been proven, there's been studies about it. So feelings of loneliness as well. People are a lot of the time at the moment saying they feel lonely because there's watching social media, seeing all these people living these fake lives. Because let's face it, what you see on Instagram isn't 100% the truth. And you end up feeling disconnected and you're not doing good enough, or you're on your own perhaps, and other people are out there enjoying themselves. And some of the people that you see and some of the people that you look up to on social media, their lives aren't exactly what you see on the screen. So just remember that next time you're beating yourself up because Becky's over in, I don't know, Canada somewhere. Don't know why Becky's in Canada, but she is for this example, living her best life, going skiing for the weekend, and you're sat at home working. Maybe Becky isn't having such a great time after all. So not to put a downer on other people, but just realise that social media isn't always the truth. And imagine a life where you're not tied to your phone as well. You find yourself missing out on memories with people, on the chance to pursue your passions, or on opportunities to create real sort of lasting relationships in your life. So you don't feel the need to constantly check social media. Instead, you're present and engaged. So that's something really important to remember. You might be missing out on some cues from either your kids, your grandkids, that are chances for real connection because you're not present with them. So just think about that as well, the kind of presence that truly brings you satisfaction. And it is really in reach if you make these intentional shifts. So if this resonates with you, then just try some of these steps today and try setting one boundary at least and see if that works for you. And if you find that there's something more underlying, then maybe you need to start creating tech-free zones in your home, or taking it a step further, or perhaps looking further inward and seeing what the real reason is why you're wanting to use your phone all the time and why you need to feel connected to your phone. And maybe there's some other deeper rooted reasons there as to why. So until next time, take care of yourself and embrace the real beautiful person that you are without being on tech all the time. I hope this has helped you. Thank you very much for watching.